Hi friends, and welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. Today I am participating in the Recreation Inspiration. I'll let you know more about that in a few minutes, but first of all, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Brenda, and this is my Oliver, and if you're returning, you know we love you. So with all that being said, let's get to crafting. Okay, here's DIY number one, and this DIY was inspired by Tracy with uh, Country Charm by Tracy, and I absolutely love her. If you don't know who she is, she does some amazing work. She is amazing at painting and writing. I don't know how to explain, but anyways, you just want to check her out because she's amazing. If you don't know who she is, I know you will love her. But I saw her do this and I wanted to recreate it. I will have links to her channel and to the video that I got this inspiration from in my description box. So I'm going to start out with this wood plank from Dollar Tree, and I just went over it with my antique wax. I brushed it on and wiped off the excess. And then after that, I'm going to take some plaster chalk paint by Waverly and my chip brush here, and I'm just doing a thick dry brushing all over my sign because I just wanted you to be able to see some of that antique wax behind it, but not, fully covered. Then I took some of this paint. This I got from Kathy Joe. She sent this to me. It makes it look like rust. It's kind of a rust color. And I'm just going to go all the way around the edge with it. I did kind of go back around this after this time and just kind of filled in some of those spots that was missing, but I didn't want to go real heavy, so I was trying to go lightly there. Then I took my Waverly chalk paint and the color ink, and I'm going to start drawing. I wasn't sure I wanted to do this. I was thinking about using some wood letters, but I thought, nope, I'm going to try it. I'm going to watch her, and I'm going to try this. So I have my laptop next to me while I'm doing this, and I'm just watching how she does it. And I'm trying to recreate what she did, because when it comes to this kind of stuff, I'm not very good, or I haven't practiced much. So I'm just kind of going and following her lead on her video. You see me pause there. That's because I was looking. And then once I have all my letters, I'm going to do my M here next and just kind of filling it in. And then I do my M. And hers, and yes, it is supposed to be kind of crooked like it shows. Hers was crooked too. Her board was a little bit longer than mine. But then I realized, you know what, my middle piece is a little long. So I'm just taking a baby wipe here and just kind of wiping it, making it a little shorter. And then she always likes to make dots on her letters. And so I'm making dots with some more paint. But after I got done, I looked at it and went, oh, those dots are not very big. You can barely tell on some of them that they're dots. So I did go back around and just kind of make them a little bit bigger with my paintbrush there. And so once I had all my dots filled in, so see, you can barely see it on that M. Once I had that all done and dried, I took some white paint and I'm just going to highlight those dots. And this, again, I am just copying what she did because this is not an area that I really do, and I would love to learn how to do it more. So I'm going to use my Folk Art Apple Red paint here, and I'm just going to draw some lines. Now my lines were a little thicker than hers. I don't know what kind of brush she uses. She has a link in her description box of the brushes that she uses. I might have to get some, but I just grabbed one that I thought might work, and I was trying to make them really thin lines, but there were some areas where it got a little big. But you know what? I don't care, because I feel like this is so whimsical that it really doesn't matter. And I don't know. I love how this came out, and I loved how hers came out. And I was really excited to just give this a try. And yeah, so I just encourage you to try something if you're unsure about how to do things and want to try something. Go ahead and try it. So there I just made some black squiggly lines. And then I'm taking a paintbrush, and I'm taking the end of a paintbrush here, and I had dipped my paintbrush in black ink and then our black chalk paint, and then I'm using the handle of a paintbrush and I'm bringing it towards me. She says if you go away, you'll get it all over you, so you want to bring it towards you. Then I took this out and I had cut some holes, used my drill to punch in some holes on the top and the bottom. And then as you can see, I made some straight lines with a black marker. I'm going to use some of this 16 gauge wire. I think we got this at like Home Depot, and I just curled it around like that. And it's she used a spring from a mattress, which I didn't have, but I knew I had this wire, so I thought this would be perfect. So I just did this. If you don't have either one, you know, just use what you have. You could probably use floral wire. You don't even have to use wire. You could just, you know, wrap some burlap around flowers or something and add flowers. So just make it your own. Use what you have. I'm using some zip ties here to attach my wire. Now she used some other wire, but I didn't want to use this thick wire, and I didn't have anything in between this and floral wires. And I felt like floral wire, it was green and it wasn't going to match. So I stuffed it with some, moss there, and then I'm going to use this ranunculus. I don't remember what those are. I wasn't looking, but these I got from I just got them from Walmart. I think they're beautiful, and I'm just going to stuff them right in there. After I looked at this later, I thought, oh, I wish I would have put like a bow there too, but you know, it is still really pretty, and I really love it. So I'm using my tape measure there just to kind of get just so I can see where I should place my hanger. I added so I went too fast. The beads came, they were already on some twine in my stash, and I just used them for a hanger, and there it is. I love it. Make sure you go and check out Tracy's channel and check out her video so you can see what hers look like as well. So today is the recreation inspiration. It is hosted by my friend Amanda with 6 kids and a glue gun, and Charlene with Crafty Art Shack. And this video, we are all recreating DIYs from someone who inspired us. So make sure you check out their links to their channels as well as the link to the playlist. I will have all of that in my description box below. Okay, so here is a DIY in number 2. Now this one was inspired by my best friend Kathy Jo with Kathy Jo DIYs. Most of you know who she is, but if you don't, she is amazing. She is so talented, and she is hilarious. She cracks me up all the time, and I love listening to her accent. It's amazing. Anyways, she does amazing work, and when I saw that she did this, I fell in love with these, and I wanted to recreate these. So I'm going to take these birdhouses from Dollar Tree, and I got a whole bunch of these sticker things from Dollar Tree as well, so I just grabbed everything that I had, and I decided to take these are kind of like a flower looking beaded stickers, and I'm just going to go over the top part of the roof of one of these birdhouses, and I'm not going to do anything in the middle. I'm just going to go all the way around the edge, and then go on the other side as well, just like you see right there. And then I'm going to go over the bottom, but I ran out of that, so I had some pink ones that matched, and so I'm just going to add the pink because I'm going to paint over it so you're not going to see it. Then I just took one of those little flowers and cut it off, and I put it right on the top above the hole. And then these, they kind of look like crowns, and I thought they were kind of cool, so I decided to go ahead and take these, and I'm just going to put 3 on each side of the roof. And then after that, I took, these are just like some plain rhinestones, and I'm just going to go all the way around the base of this house with those rhinestones. And once I had that one done, then I'm going to take this set here, and I cut out the middle of this one so that I could put the ring around. Now Kathy Jo did the same thing. She had these, and I loved the way it looked. And so then I just started alternating some of the bigger little teardrops here with the smaller teardrops, and I'm just going to go around the whole edge again of the roof of this one, and then I'm going to go over the bottom too. I then took that middle part that I had cut around earlier, and I stuck it on one side, and then I'm just going to recreate another one. It's just one of the round diamond looking things, and then the teardrops that went around it, although mine came out a little bit smaller because I think I put those teardrops a little too close, but I don't care because I love the way it came out anyways. You're really not going to notice it. After that, I took my Waverly chalk paint in the color lavender and in plaster, and I'm mixing them together to lighten it. And then I'm going to go over this one with the lavender. Now I am just going to go over the top and the bottom with this color because I'm going to do the middle with a darker color. Then I did the same thing with Waverly Night Sky and plaster, mixed it all together and went over the ceiling or the roof of one and the bottom of that one. And then I did the same with my celery and plaster, but it's really hard to tell the difference. Now here I'm just painting on celery. Now Kathy Jo did moss, and I wish I would have done moss because I was hoping that the color would be different enough, but this one I must have added too much. I don't know what I did, but it's not that big of a difference. You can barely tell the difference on it. But I did that with all the other colors too, and I love the way they came out. They're so pretty. So I'm going to take 12 tumbling tower blocks here, and I'm going to use my Tight Bond Quick and Thick multi-purpose glue and hot glue, and I'm gluing 6 together end to end. And then after I have 2 strips of them, I'm going to glue one on top of the other, and I'm just going to do the same thing using my Tight Bond glue and hot glue. And then I'm going to add that other strip right onto the top of it. And then I'm just going to add a few clips to it to just kind of hold it in place for a little bit while that Tight Bond sets. And then I'm going to make 2 more sets. One is going to be with, it's going to be, that one was 6. No, that one was 8. That one was 8, 6, and 4 is what I did. So I did 3, 3 of them, 8, 6, and 4. Just remember that. Double that. Oh my goodness, I can't think. Okay, so I took the big blocks from Five Below and I made 2 sets with 3 and 1 set with 2. I'm gluing my post to them with my hot glue, and I just went around it with some more hot glue just to kind of seal it. And then I went over it all with my antique wax. So once I had that all done, then I took some of this, this is like ivy ribbon. I got this from Amazon. I think I have it in my Amazon store, and I'm just going to hot glue this around. Well, I don't really hot glue it much. I wrap it around and hot glue it at the top and the bottom. And then I decided to go around the base of this birdhouse. Now the other 2, I went around the base, but I also went up. I think I'm going to show that. Yeah, I went up on, the front here, and yeah, I think it's cute. Kathy Jo did the same thing, but as you can see, that blue one, it looks much better because it's darker. The lavender, you can barely tell the difference, but oh well. Anyways, I'm going to go over the bottom part with some moss, and then I'm taking some little flowers. These yellow ones came from Dollar Tree, and then these pink ones came from Temu, and then I have some brighter pink ones that I'm going to add, and I'm just going to add them onto the bottom. And then I'm going to add some onto the top. Now, one of these birdhouses, I added a butterfly that I had gotten from Amazon a couple of years ago. It's kind of like a sticker. And then I added a little bird that I got from Amazon on one of the posts on one of the houses. And then I think this one, I just added a little bow towards the bottom, and that's all I did. And I love how these came out. They are so cute, and you'll have to make sure you check out Kathy Jo's. She did an amazing job, and I really did copy a lot of what she did because I just loved what she did. But I'll have links to her video and channel in the description box below as well. Okay, so I always like to take this moment to thank all my subscribers because you guys are amazing and I appreciate you so much. And if you're new here and if you enjoyed today's video, I invite you to hit that red subscribe button, become part of our YouTube family, and then let me know that you're new here. I'd love to get to know you. And then if you'd like to give me that thumbs up and comment and share and watch the ads and all that stuff, I would appreciate it. And then if you'd like to follow me on social media, you can find the links to those accounts in my description box below. Okay, so it is a time for celebration of your recreation, and Renee made this cute little heart, Valentine heart, and then we have Dusty, she made all these pretty Valentine DIYs. And then we have this really lovely heart Chris recreated of mine. I just love them all. Thank you, ladies, for showing those. And if you have a creation or recreation that you would like me to showcase for you, you can send pictures to my email address that's listed there, or you can send them to me through Instagram or Facebook Messenger. Okay, guys, so I just received this box from a subscriber. Her name is Kelly Pierce, and I am so excited to see. I haven't looked in here to see what it is, but she gave me a letter in it, and she creates craft kits. Excuse me. And so she wanted to send me some to try, so I'm excited to see what's in here, but I will have a link to her website in my description box, so if you want to check her out. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. It's got little bunny, carrot, it's got paint and glue. It's got a picture of what it could look like. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. And then we have, this is a welcome spring banner. It has flowers and a banner that says welcome spring. And I love that she puts in the paint and the glue. That's awesome. And then we have, oh my goodness, hello sweet cheeks. Look at that. And there's underwear. That is so cute. Oh my goodness, I love it. And then we have this cute bubblegum machine with hearts for Valentine's Day. Oh my, isn't that adorable? Oh, and then we have St. Patrick's Day. Oh my, I love it. I might have to do something with this. I know I had someone ask me to do some St. Patrick's Day, and I don't really do St. Patrick's Day, but maybe I'll do this for one of my videos so that you can see how it turns out. But yeah, I am so excited, and thank you so much, Kelly. I really appreciate it. I look forward to giving those a try. And yeah, if you're interested and would like to help out a fellow crafter who can no longer work, so she's doing this from home, then I will, here, I'll show you these. These are her QR codes if you want to, let me stand up, make sure you can see them. Here's her QR codes if you want to take the picture to find her website and Facebook page. And I'll also have links in my description box for her as well. Okay, here's DIY number 3, and this is inspired by Kathy Jo as well. So I'm going to take 4 tumbling tower blocks here and my wood glue, and I'm going to start gluing them all together. I am so sorry that I did not cut this part out. I thought I had cut it out. This is what happens when you watch TV. Oh my goodness, I say that too many times. Anyways, I'm going to glue 4 of these blocks together, and then you could use hot glue if you want. I'm just using the wood glue because I know that I'm going to be building on it, and it's not going to move, so it will have time to set. So then I'm just going to take my wood glue and I'm going to glue these pieces to each corner of that base using my wood glue. And I'm just going to continue to do this. And I like using the wood glue too, because then you can kind of move it around to make sure you have it in the right space. And I'm just going to keep building upwards, doing the same thing, going to the corners and keep going up. Now make sure you check out Kathy Jo's video, because she was going out with each row. She went out some, which I didn't do because I wasn't paying attention until I was like halfway done. And then I realized, oh shoot, I'm like, oh well, we'll see how this looks. And mine is it's smaller and it's a little more oval. Hers looks more like a basket where it's narrow on the bottom, comes out. So make sure you check hers out if you want to recreate this. Even if you don't, just check it out, because I think hers looks really cool. But anyways, I just do this until I get to the height that I wanted, and then I let it set overnight to make sure that glue was nice and dry. But oh my goodness, I think I went up like 9 or 10 rows. I don't remember, but yeah, I'm almost done here, guys. I thought I was towards the end. Okay, and then after that, I took my little pokey tool. Oh, yeah, I did let it set overnight. And I took my little eye hooks here, and I am just going to put one on each side of my basket. and I poked a hole on each side as well. And then I took some floral wire. I took a big piece, folded it in half, and strung it with some beads just so it'd have a little more strength because it's thin floral wire. And then I just strung it through that eye and just kind of tied a knot, looped it around, tied a knot, and then trimmed it off and painted it all with my Waverly chalk paint in the color white, which took a little bit because of all those little grooves. But once it was all done, I filled it with my floral moss, and then I'm just going to fix it. I'm going to add some of these beautiful flowers from Walmart into the middle, and then I'm going to make a finger bow with this ribbon from Dollar Tree. And once I have that all made, I'm going to dovetail the ends, and you just fold the tails together and then cut at an angle. And then I'm just going to hot glue it to the front of my basket, and that's all there is. I think it is adorable, and I hope you like it too. Make sure you check out Kathy Jo's because hers is even better. And I loved it. So we are at the end of the video. I only had 3 projects for you today because those bird houses took forever. And so here's your final reveal. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you check out Amanda and Charlene's channels as well as the playlist. And then make sure you check out Tracy and Kathy Jo. You won't regret any of it. So I will be back again on Sunday with the Just Our Imagination challenge. This is going to be so much fun, so make sure you're ready for that, and make sure you guys give me that thumbs up, comment, share this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. And with all that being said, I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.